might be hard not to know what you want to do at 24. It might be frustrating, especially since everyone expects you to, you know, make a full-time salary out of it. What keeps me going? I guess something's stopping me, so why not?
When you put so much at stake and ready, and the game's not even playable yet, you know, the night before we have to travel to Boston to the PAX. That was a tough few days, you know? And that's when you start beginning to question yourself, you know, like, is this really worth it, you know? You start crying on the inside, you're like, oh, you know? People are, you know, depending on this, you know, I made so much promises, I got, you know, all this money and time and effort in there, already sunk costs and things like that, you know? And I don't want to fall into a fallacy of sunk costs. I'm gonna go to work.
You look at him first glance, and he's kind of like a background prop in a movie. When you actually get to meet him and him as a person, he's very driven.
Steven is more like my brother, man, more than my friend right now.
Steven's a great guy. He's got so much bottled up in him, and he's always trying to get a chance to express and tell what's on his mind. He's a leader, you know, he knows how to set things straight, get it going, keep it moving.
He was always doing something, and everything he's done is self-taught. He didn't go into training lessons and said, I want to learn how to develop. He taught it himself, for himself, to himself, and didn't know where he was going with it. But fast forward to today, this is what's coming out of it.
So if I were to describe the game, it's cute, funny, quirky. You know, that's the important thing. It's a little bit nasty, but in a funny way.
It's just cute, it's fun. It's one of those things where when you play it, you cannot not feel good. It's one of those, it's kawaii. It's the cute Tokyo pop fun. It's something you wanna, you know, you wanna touch, you wanna connect with. It's just a whole world of emotions, and you can see it everywhere in the game.
It's a very tactile game. It's like we want that feeling that you're playing with the characters, you're playing with real-world objects.
With this game, it has so many directions and scalability. You can create plushies, you can create toys, you can even make actual cupcakes for people out there. We can branch off to so many different areas. It's not just a game, it's a brand. You know, it's a name. It's a weird one, it's a cute one, but people are gonna start loving it.
We're indie. It's 6 of us. It's 6 hard-working individuals. It's not a corporation, it's our own time. Whenever we can, we have day jobs, we have so much to deal with in our own lives, and we can't full-time, you know, do the game. But we want to, and we have the passion and the drive, and that makes us indie.
It's really how we grew up. We come from a background of sort of hustling. You gotta make it, you gotta be successful, and you gotta do it fast. And I noticed you can see how that ties into Steven trying to focus on, I wanna get this, I have a vision. This is how he's gonna do it. So he's always spending his time. So you could say it's the struggles of also being in New York. There's some areas where, you know, you have to adapt, you know, social situations, and, you know, sometimes people have the financial struggles. But I would say, given the environment, it did sort of allow us to grow up competitively. And now we're using that to our advantage.
New York City helps you to see the diversity, because New York City probably considered one of the biggest melting pots in the world. You can see different types of people here, you know, experience different type of cultures.
It's definitely nice, the diversity, but it's also harder, you know, to stand out and be your own person, because everyone's their own person. For me, I can't speak for other people, but for me, being an indie is so hard. It takes a lot out of you.
I'm risking a lot. I put all my savings, you know, into this, and I don't want to fail. So I'm trying to do this the right way, the smart way.
You know, we spend so much time thinking about the stories, and there are these other companies who are more worried about just outputting as much as you can. And we're not like that. We want to send out quality work. We're doing this out of the pureness of our hearts because this is our love and all our hard work.
Yeah, I turned my hobby into my career, which some people advise against, then you guys start hating your hobby. But I'm loving this so far. This is awesome. This has been a journey, an adventure for me. You know, this isn't, even though it's really, really hard, it's difficult, I love every bit of it, you know? I don't mind the slings and arrows and everything like that because it's, you know, it's a passion. You know? You don't do this for the money. You do this for, you know, for the love of it.